tube here. Do our stocks to watch, waiting on the tube. Little 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Get the connection. All right, here we go. This is stocks to watch for the weekend. This is the first off, it's Wall Street sizing up, but it's stocktrade.tips is what sponsors this, and so that is the link. So with that being said, we're here for the stocks to watch, really stocks to trade, and we've got two really good ones. I got one you want to stay long in, and then I've got two, maybe even three cryptos you might want to stick around for. It's not going to be long, so that's the good thing. If you know what we do on this channel or at stocktrade.tips, we basically follow the insiders, the smart money, which could be hedge funds, which one is a hedge fund, possibly, and then we also follow insiders, the C-levels, the directors, what have you. The first one we got up today is let's get right to it, right? Let's do what we came here to do, and that is if you look at KERN. Now this is it was traded on October 6th, but check this out. 48%. He increased his position almost 50%. That's a big increase. Now he's just a director, but $350,000. If you look at the chart, why would you do this? First of all, it is oversold, right? Well, not too much, but it's riding that 30 almost down to 20. It looks like it, but with this, look, you would think this is a YOLO call, right? But he bought it the 7th, right? Make sure I'm getting that right. He bought it the 6th, excuse me. So it's going to be about right here, right? Why? It's done nothing since. And if we're getting into TA, and you really can't, there's so much supply here, whatever. But if you want to get into TA, it is literally below the trend line, the base support trend line. It's been that way for about 7 days. 7 trading days. So if you're really looking at resistance at 280.89, if you want more resistance, it's at about $3, which is where I think it could end up on Monday or Tuesday, right? Probably Monday. Again, we're about 73% the next day, so we're pretty good. So days after that, we're only about 50-50. So that being said, it's got a small float, 22 million shares. It does have relative good volume, about 700,000 shares a day traded. Like I said, the RSI is low, but the first thing looking at this, like, what does this guy know, right? I mean, he's a director. You're increasing your size 50% for this crappy stock. Something's going on, and then there's also earning whispers, and I think that's really why he sized up, and he's just sitting there for the last couple days. So it's KERN. I would think this is probably a 4 to 7, 4 to 8% increase, maybe even a 10%. You might can get to $3. Next one up is this one is a YOLO just because they haven't been public for very long. GRPH sized up same day, October 6th. A bigger 2% position. $2 million larger position, but it's Samsara BioCapital, right? So here's the thing. If you look at the chart, right, on the 6th, they basically bought the dip, right? They've got a 10%. Can this thing fall anymore? It absolutely can. The reason why relative strength is important is because if it's low, it tends to stay low, right? And so unless they know something. So I think they've already got their 10%. This is a YOLO call. I would not trade if the macro is very, very green, and by that I mean like the Nasdaq and the Dow are up significantly pre-market. You might look at trading this, but it is a YOLO call. It's got a smallish float, 52 million. Doesn't have a lot of volume, but enough, 300,000. Again, this is a YOLO call. Not real interested in this unless it's a green day. Again, I think that Samsara got their cash out with the 10% up, and that's what I think. GRPH is YOLO. All right, next one. You want to stay long, MRO, Marathon Oil. We've been calling this one, and it just continues to climb on us. You want to stay long, really above that 14, 20-ish mark. Stay long. Relative strength is ridiculous. It's off 76. It is absolutely overbought. And overbought stocks tend to stay overbought. So there's a reason. clearly is a energy play. We're long energy, financials, and we're long crypto at this point relative to the S&P. So that's MRO. I did want to get one other stock really quick in here. GNOG. So GNOG. This was sized up by, it's the golden nugget online gambling. We like that sector. I don't particularly like it right this second, right? Or right this, the last couple of days. But here's the thing. So you've got ARP Americas LLC. It's run by Deepak Gurmi. They sized up with 2.3 million shares. If you look at where this is at, that's a big size up. So you're looking at a $50 million buy-ish, right? They did that on 10-4, right? So what are they buying on 10-4, right? For $50 million bucks, right there. So after it got a big pump, then I think this thing could go, your next level of resistance, and where I would get long it is right here. If you can get long about 18-ish, well, 1850-ish. 1850, I'd get real long there. And then you could, well, actually where your 20-day and your 50-day come in is 1880-ish. So that's where I get real long it, and that's about where the big resistance is. And then you should see some big push-ups, and it'll fill the gap there too. So that's what we're looking at. So that sucker could run at 1880-ish. That sucker could run. Relative strength's not great. Share flow's kind of low. High short interest, not real big. August 11th, they did go from a buy to a hold, which is probably why August 11th, which would have been, they had some good news around that time too. They went to a buy to hold, didn't even phase it. So again, it's an online casino. So with that being said, that's GNOG. All right, so if you want to see our crypto, you want to stay long Axie. That's Axie Infinity. Stay long at 157. We believe that you can get about a 40 to 45% upside there, 70 more points. So look at about 220, 225. That's where we like it per the Fibonacci. The algo, stay long, $1.92. That's where you get long. I believe it's above that now. I don't have my crypto up, and I don't have a lot of crypto. But yeah, so actually I can get on this one right here. Let me refresh really quick. So we are looking at again Axie. I'll make another video, but I've got far more. And where does Axie go? Here's algo. So you want to get long. It's at $1.89. Again, it's gone down. So you want to stay long above $1.92. That's what the TA and the Fibonacci saying. And then Axie is right here at 126. You want to get long at 157. So just so you know, it's also down, but up 10% for the week. And then we put a price target on FTM. If you're getting into that FTM, we got a price target of 360. So 360, and ELGD is in a breakout as well. So that's it, guys. That's all I've got for it. It is Saturday. I'm watching a little college football. My teams are down. So I'm not real happy about that, but that's the way it goes. That is the way the football's thrown. So that being said, I really appreciate you guys being here watching the video. Follow us at stocktrade.tips. That's also a website, but you can also on Telegram. It's free. Jump in there. So with that being said, watch your six. Go hard in the paint. We'll see you next